I have. I'm going to go friend you.
Welcome to Season 16, Week 1 of NLTP. We have the Pigeon Boys versus WCYDinos.
Second skin, Pigeon Boys draft, TC Jukes Knights watch. Is this correct?
Hold on.
Hello everyone! This is Dwarf Fortress commentating for Second Skin. We're both friends on the same Pigeon Boys team, so... I mean, we're birds of the feather.
We are birds of a feather here. Looks like they're having a little bit of some discussion here between the Pigeon Boys. Rocking Turd Ferguson and 42 on defense with the Cool Cat and V-Nut, as I call him. I know it's Ventus. With Dinos going with 7 people currently in there, waiting for them to pop out their actual Final Four.
Who do you think will be winning today, Skin?
I don't know. I'm expecting a close game here between the teams. I got the Pigeon Boys coming out with a overtime win here on Jardum, and I think they'll actually take Cedar for the win. I have them with a not quite full sweep, but a close little half sweep with giving the Dinos some fits on Cedar, but close, struggling match on Jardum. The expectation I have there.
That sounds about what I'm expecting as well, because we are seeing the clash of 2 very good teams, to be honest. I mean, Sass is leading the Dinos, and he's always done very... So, it's going to be tight no matter what happens, no matter what the maps are. It's going to be an exciting night. Why were you pulling out Jardum there?
What do you mean?
You said...
I think Jardum's just a map that the Pigeon Boys struggle a little bit on.
Jardum is an odd map. It's something I've always struggled with. It's interesting to think that you've seen this with our A team as well.
3, 2, 1.
To be honest, that's the one I think they're going to beat. Because I think they have a little bit harder time of a job doing cooking on... Because there's that all-powerful topper, and they're not always thinking with it.
Ooh, Cool Cat almost got by there. Nice job, and an unfortunate little spike there by V-Nut, as I like to call him when I'm commentating. As Nip Time Baby coming out, getting chased by Turd Ferguson.
To be honest, I was actually watching the stream for the past minute, and I didn't know this thing started. God.
First pup battle here, as it looks like Macon Bacon's gonna position himself really well here. But Cool Cat's
really
gonna pick
nice
up the
pup.
juke. As Tree Strudel, aka Noise, picks it up top. Cool Cat needs to get out. Good job staying
Blue
safe
had a
there.
little slip of defense there. I think they could have even done the cap if they held it better.
Oh, and
And
that
he
is.
still did. I think Blue's offense is the one to really worry about here. versus their defense. Although that is a personal opinion, just based off of seeing both of them play right now.
Nip time almost gets out. Turd with a nice return there. As Noise has an excellent grab. He's out past 3-4. He might... Ooh, he can't quite get there, as Turd does get out past a couple.
That was very close.
As 42 picks up a rolling, and Cool Cat picks up a a rolling bomb there.
If only he could pick up flag throws.
42 forces him into a bad return there. Is a great bomb by 42 to get the little flaccid into the spike there.
Is this a cap for the Pigeon boys?
No, it's not. If he would have had to take that boost straight in order to cap off that. They had him on a pretty good chase there.
That was another decisive moment where I feel if things went perfectly, they probably could have.
Here's another opportunity for him as Shaolin's the only one left, and they do tie it up.
Good job, Ventus, on that cap. The Pigeon boys did it.
Cool Cat getting a rolling.
This might...
Oh, unfortunate there.
That was a tight one.
Great job by Cool Cat to get out of base there. He might be past a couple.
And it's
wow! Wow!
Three people. The error that he had... Sorry, the precision he had, the space he had, it was amazing.
That was a great juke. That was... Well, I wouldn't say gross, I would say filthy. That was quite filthy.
But also understand, the Pigeon boys always stay clean. Because they can.
Great OD by Cool Cat as well.
Yeah, after a while I just throw any pretense. I throw away any pretense of being, then just start rooting only for my team.
Turd's gonna be out past a few there. This is a return for Cap almost as well. Not for that
quite.
long
The Dinos had enough ahead that they could survive really there.
though. Yeah, that's true as well. 42 gets a nice little, great positioning there.
Good sniper too, mate.
Ooh, we missed that snipe though.
It wasn't an easy situation.
No,
for
definitely was not an easy snipe there.
Tree Strudel is looking for a way into the blue base to cap.
Turd Ferguson gets out.
And the Pigeon boys get free grab.
Wow! Wow! That was dirty.
Oh, I think they pushed up.
They let up a counter cap here, and they need to be careful to not let up another one.
And Macon is definitely not going to make it easy.
Ooh, great job by Macon there as well.
Exactly that. Really good patience by Macon there too. He knew what he could do, and he did what he needed.
Turd Ferguson looking to make another cap here. Turd for offense.
He goes slow. Can see it.
He's got a path here.
No, their OD is good. Now he could do it.
He needs to take that now. They're gonna get out here. And a kiss. Ooh, his Cool Cat misses the snipe there. Turd Ferguson has him kind of pincered here. Oh,
Yeah,
should have pushed for that return there faster.
His backward snipe wasn't that bad, to be honest. And on that note, not all backward snipes.
No, but he definitely needed a...
It would have helped. Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. Cool Cat needs to stay alive. As he has a He had a tag pro in base. Great job by V to get that, essentially a solo there. As Shaolin's kind of pinched himself down the bottom. Oh, that spawn.
But the boost saves the day again. Boost so good.
Great job by 42. As he gets right in position.
Cool Cat might have an opportunity here.
Oh, that was filthy. Yeah. Yeah, that was absolutely ridiculous. 2 pups for,
I'm worried for the Pigeon Boys. Because a lot of teams start to derp when they have 2
tag pros. Yep.
Yeah. It's like, it's hard to start to know what to do with them because it's like you're carrying a nuclear bomb, but you don't have a good clear opportunity for the second one.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
They're safe.
Great job by Turd to get that.
This might cap.
Yep, it is.
I could tell because the OD was really tight enough that they could lock both top mid and the backboard. It can be difficult to have the right.
Turd out past 1 right now, waiting on that boost. 42 with a nice bomb.
Cool Cat's looking for a grabbing opportunity.
He's got one.
42's got one. And this... well, nope.
I was about to say, it was a return for a cap for a couple of seconds here, but... and it
This
still might be.
Yeah.
Depends on those blocks. And Macon gets a nice out. And a great grab there by... Nip Time, baby. I'm not sure who that is supposed to be, but whoever it is, they're not playing with their they're not playing with their registered name. Very naughty.
I think it's Adarsh, maybe.
I mean, I would assume so, but not a registered name, so can't verify.
Unless you're like a super mod.
Oh, that was just bad decision making.
And also really lucky power-ups for the Dinos because they got that tag pro and it instantly killed. So, what is the game format? Second skin?
It is 2 10-minute halves on each, so 1 on each color for each map.
And how's the scoring work?
Dwarf, it's the same as it always has been.
I know, but it's for the viewers.
Best score after 2 halves on each. So the Pigeon Boys have a big 5 cap hole to come back from there.
I guess the act.
But you never know.
The Pigeon Boys are definitely struggling. And part of it is at least pup luck. And I know it's easy to... It's like the new thing to blame. Just lag. I mean, the timing with some of it was just impeccable. Like, getting that tag when your FC was in, and then killing the only 2 the Pigeon Boys had. That's really... And I'm really curious how the Pigeon Boys handled it. Because this is the first time we really get them as a team. And when a team loses, that's, I feel, is when they start to show their truest colors. Do they handle that well? Do they not handle it well? Do they improve to cover what they were weak on? So, that's all going to be shown to us in the next game. And I hope, second, I hope that your prediction about map strength is correct. That they're better on center.
I think they are. Just like I said, I think that's a map that's much better suited to their play style. So, but we'll see. They do have 5 caps to come back from here, and we're about to start next map.
And that's not unknown for. It's not unknown for teams to come back from such a lead or disadvantage, I should say. I've seen it before.
3, 2,
I think it was even against my own team. So, good luck, Pigeon Boys. You guys need it. By the way, who is your favorite A team on Pigeon Boys?
My favorite what?
A-teamer.
I mean, I like all of the Pigeon Boys. They're great, and that's gonna be a nice little cap there for
The
Peanut.
Pigeon Boys cap! Okay, let me rephrase it then. Who is the fluffiest Pigeon Boy on a team? Who would be the one you'd like to win?
I mean, I think the fluffiest one's gotta be 42. He's by far the fluffiest.
I think I have to go with Cool Cat here.
Yeah, you think he's the
Because
fluffiest?
He's a cat.
He is a cat.
Yeah,
I agree.
And like, I can imagine just holding Cool Cat until the end of giving me kills. And on that note, the Pigeon Boys have a 3-cap lead this half.
Yep.
They only need 2 more caps.
Yep. To tie it back up, they sure do. And this is a great blocks. 42 and turret. Excellent moves.
And this is... What server are we on?
I believe this is still Chicago.
No, this is Toronto.
Oh, is it Toronto?
Yeah, and the Dinos wanted to play only, but the rules say they have to split Toronto. So.
Cool Cat with some moves there, trying to get use of that juke juice with 3 in base.
He's using it, and he's abusing it.
He's gonna cap it. Oh, filthy!
And that is why I like Cool Cat, because in general, Pigeon off. Because when they place well and when they play smartly, they hold until they have the opportunity, and that is just amazing. It's what I like about offense.
Great.
Holding until you have the up.
Great job by the Pigeon Boys to get back there, as 42 is going to try to get a grab off there.
Pups are coming up. Who will get the good side of the roulette? Boys do.
A rolling bomb there for V.
Did you notice? The boys have tied it.
The boys have in fact tied it. We're back at a tied game. It's like it's 0-0.
And this is on the server that apparently they're doing like 10 times better on. And like I feel like the Pigeon Boys could have capped quite a bit more too last half. Like there were several opportunities to do it. It was just like some mild thing just didn't go right. And right now, it's all going right.
It sure is. But that's not to say that the Dinos can't come back here. As they definitely, it's still anyone's game. Jardum is well known for huge cap streaks, and here comes a Dino opportunity right now, as he just needs to get a block in, and whew, he does not.
Second,
gonna pick up
let me just say one thing.
Yeah.
Let me have my hype.
No. It's playing. We still got play. It's playtime. Ooh, looks like you're looking for a kiss there. Ooh. Wow, that was close.
If they get the blocks in. Get the blocks in.
No blocks in. .42 needs to get a grab here so we can come back on. Help Turd on defense, get the offense going a little smoother there. Look for him to get a handoff here. Well, never mind, look for him to just get a grab. But so does Nip Time, baby. And they get a kiss.
You know, I'm going to look up who that... I'm really...
42 could have absolutely given them a cap there. That was very poor management by him. He could have just absolutely blocked them out there for the cap. Turd grabs there. He's going to be out.
Playing?
I cannot tell. I do not know.
Is Shaolin playing? Is Shaolin or Oddog playing?
I do not... Shaolin is... Dwarf, you just left the group.
Yeah, I accidentally left it. Uh-oh. I don't know who Tree Strudel is.
Tree Strudel is Noise. As that should be a cap there as V-Nut comes in. Yes! One cap lead for the Pigeon boys. Turd Ferguson picks up a rolling bomb. 42 with the flag. He's going to push it here.
Sorry.
Go for it. You're good.
I'm guessing Nip Time is Peach Fuzz or possibly Oddog, but that means Peach Fuzz is... So now we know who the mystery player is. Tree Strudel has a nice cap out going towards the Dino Bay. Looking to boost in, but the... Uh-oh, this is a bad situation for the Pigeons. They need to push out a little to survive. Because...
Great move.
Nice bomb for the Pigeons. Like, I... At all.
Oh, that's dangerous as well, but V-Nut's there. Great job.
Are you saying V-Nut?
Yeah, I like calling him V-Nut. I know his name is Vinitus.
No, it's just I've never heard it that way before. Never even thought of it that way before, and it's just so...
It just looks like, you read it fast, it says V-Nut. 42 is going to be out past 2 here. He's got some space. The boost spawns!
Yeah!
You cannot beat that. As V-Nut also out past, but Cool Cat gives him a little bump of murder. Gives him a murderous bump there. Cool Cat picks up a rolling, gets defused. As Tree Strudel, aka Noise, picks up a Juke Juice. Cool Cat, though, has got the solo. But 42's not going to be able to hold him in base there.
Peach Fuzz, also known as Nip Time, is looking for a path in. It's going to be tough considering the Pigeons have 3 OD.
Yep.
Like, most of the time, you're not going to be able to 3 OD just from a... But there have been times where, like, stuff and the line and it... This might work if...
This could be very dangerous.
but it did not quite work.
Oh, that's a tag pro, though.
Oh wait, did the Dinos get both caps?
No, the Dinos need 2 caps here. They have a tag pro, though. 42 just needs to stay alive for a little bit. Oh, that's very dangerous. As there, he's coming in with the tag. He's flag pro. He needs to get 2 caps here. Wow, great boost by 42.
Tree Strudel has an out. Had an out.
Great bomb. 9 seconds left. The Pigeon Boys, after going down 9-4 in the first half, come back 7-0 in the second half to take it.
And that is
ridiculous.
I was hoping for it, but
it's a ridiculous comeback. It's absolutely insane.
I know.
The Pigeon Boys, that was a 5-cap lead. And they got what it was. They had taken 5 caps back, tied it up with a couple of minutes, and held them off the board the entire time. Great job by the Pigeon Boys.
Second, I just have to agree with you. I was not expecting this at all, especially with how smart the Dinos were playing first. This is so unexpected, so mind-blowing. What does the Twitch stream think? It's got a few viewers. What do you guys? Viewers are surprisingly ambivalent. We've got a viewer named Second Skin. He seems important.
Looks like Fender in here. Not sure who Fuhrer is, but Commander Root's a bot. We start on Cedar. Pigeon Boys in blue, ready to be victorious here. Looking for the full sweep. While the Dinos take what they thought would be a crushing victory in the first game, they get absolutely stomped in the second half to lose by 2 caps. They really need a win here for some morale. So watch for a real early spurt for them. See if they're gonna start out hard and fast, trying to get some momentum going to keep them carried throughout the time, but. Let's see how the Pigeon Boys weather that initial storm here on Cedar.
It's definitely not going to be easy for the Pigeon Boys, considering they do better on Toronto versus Chicago.
Which is weird. I mean, 42 played extraordinarily well. He's a West Coast guy playing there on Toronto, so pretty great job by him.
I honestly think the next game is going to have a repeat of the previous. The Dinos are going to pull out ahead, and then the Pigeon Boys are going to come crawling back. Hopefully, at least. Do you agree?
I agree. I think I don't think that they'll come out losing. I actually think the Pigeon Boys here are gonna put up a slow, steady performance, maybe 1 cap. Advantage going into halftime. I think it's going to be close on this game, and I don't think anyone's going out to a huge lead in either half here with a comeback. I think the Pigeon Boys are just going to have a steady victory here this first half. I do think Dinos will take a 2-cap lead during the game, but I think the Pigeon Boys will come back in the game itself in this first half. Expect them to probably get about 1 cap. One or two caps total would be the advantage I expect here in the first half, and I think the Pigeon Boys will just sweep the second half, just go out to a cruising lead and just keep it that way. I mean, we saw Turd Ferguson in 42 absolutely shut down the Dinos offense in Jardo, one of the most offensive maps in the game. So we know that their defense is a zero joke.
Another thing I love about Tag Pro is what you just meant. love it when defense just drops. Not easy to do, but sometimes it happens, and it's just like...
Throwing a shutout in Tag Pro on Jardum is insane in my opinion. It's just one of the most offensive-minded maps, other than Market. If I saw a full team throw a shutout in Market, I'd be very impressed.
Especially that base boost is very hard to defend against, and properly handling it, not easy. It's like one of the most largest sources of grabs. Not there are other sources to grab with, but it's not. You can see Shaolin is refreshing to get that juicy spawn.
3,
I know some players
2,
would really like to
1.
take that like as a pre-game spawn. And we enter game 2, half 1.
Quick grab
of
there
WCYDinos
by
versus the Pigeon Boys.
Shaolin with the flag right now as 42 gets a nice return, and full reset here for the Pigeon Boys, but not for very long. Ooh, and that's an unfortunate spike there. Cool Cat's getting blocked out here. Turd Ferguson gets a nice grab and a great juke on Tree Strudel.
That could have been a cap for the Dinos.
Oh, it absolutely could have been. That was incredibly dangerous. What Turd Ferguson did there was not what we would call a safe move. But
reminds me of... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, but, you know, it looks like it might actually be successful here, as 42 can't quite hold the 2-on-1 in base.
You know, Tree Strudel's performance once reminded me of a pub where there was one person ahead. They were playing OD against a Tag Pro. And they managed to nub the Tag Pro to get the return.
Man! V-Nut could have easily had a cap if he had just waited a half second for Cool Cat to spawn and clear base. He rushed that, and that was a glorious opportunity that's kind of missed there.
And that's what I was sort of talking about in Jardin half 1. Like, there were several capping opportunities, but small stuff just kept on going.
Great grab by Shaolin as he's out past 3, past 4, and that's a cap.
Nice cap for the Dinos.
V-Nut gets a little counter here as he's got some space, comes up to top. Got 3.
To be honest, I'm thinking Western teams are going to have a huge advantage against Pigeon Boys just based off of their server performance so far.
I mean, we'll see. It also could have just been some game 1, half 1 jitters, so...
We'll see, definitely. It is tied 1-1.
Ooh, and Turd had an excellent chance for a return for Cap Snipe and just misses it. And nice little kiss there, actually. This is pretty beneficial to the Pigeon Boys. Is if Turd had stayed chasing, he could have really gotten a quick return there. 42 does get it, though, and Turd Ferguson trying to get out. Won't. Vina needs to get out quick here. Get a...
Ooh, that was close.
It's still close. That remained close.
That is putting on the pressure, and they're not living up.
Yeah. 1-1 game so far here. Like I said, close game. I did expect, his V-Nut come in with a Tag Pro. So does Shaolin, though. Making Bacon needs to survive here. As 42 has a chance to get a return, pushing for it. Has he got it? No. Will he now? V-Nut's coming. No, again. Oh, Cool Cat's got a return for Cap for literally forever.
This is what I'm talking about. But...
Snipe? Yes. 42, do you have it? Yes? No! Wow! Wow! Now, Turd Ferguson does get that cap. Now, that was unfortunate for the Pigeon Boys. They could have gotten 2, but they were able to get that 1 off of the counter cap there, as Turd Ferguson was ready for the grab right away. As we have another pup battle here. And Cool Cat picks up a Tag Pro. Oh, great bomb there by Nip Time, baby. Kiss there. Not really a great one for the Pigeon Boys, as Cool Cat gets blocked out here, and that's going to be a cap.
Two. Tension keep on rising. Rising. Ventus might. He almost had an out. Good one.
Oh, that's a Tag Pro again for the Dinos here. 42 comes in with a rolling, though.
Sheldon is just playing bunker with the Tag Pro because otherwise.
Turd Ferguson uses the bomb as a snipe. Oh! Gets buttoned. Yikes, Vina getting buttoned there. Shallon out
Really
past
nice
a couple.
job.
That might be a cap as well. No. Great job by... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sheldon was in a very tough position there, trying to figure out where to boost, and was very. Do you think he could have made it?
I don't think he makes it if he does it again. I think he had a chance to make it, but I don't think he does it if he gets it again. Ooh, that's an... As Turd Ferguson now gets past. Got a tag lead coming through, but...
Wait, is this the first time the Dinos have led them this entire half?
I believe this is the first time they've had a full lead. They have been tied at other points, but...
That's what I thought too. I didn't know if it was the Pigeons or the Dinos when it wasn't. Okay.
.42 looking for a return here. Turd Ferguson
That's
gets a
a captain
grab.
dino.
That's a... Oh, yep, you're absolutely right.
I mean...
I did say a 2-cap lead would happen here, so haven't been wrong about that yet.
Didn't you say that was for the Pigeon Boys?
No, I said that the Dinos would take a 2-cap lead early. It's a little later than early here, but...
Fair enough, fair enough. I'm surprised they honestly have gotten some of... Yeah, no, this is no surprise. Because both teams have had opportunities, and some of them just didn't realize.
That's an unfortunate grab there. Alright, 2 minutes, 3 seconds left. 2-cap lead for the Dinos here. As
I think the Dinos will be getting to lead on this.
Cool Cat picks up a rolling. Turd Ferguson picks up a Tag Pro. Great job by Cool Cat's coming in. Return, cap.
The Pigeon Boys cap and reduce the lead, or disadvantage they had.
Their deficit would be the word I would use there.
Thank you.
No worries, that's what I'm here for.
So what word should I use for that?
Thank you?
Thank you.
One minute left. One more pup battle here coming up. Turd Ferguson with the juke juice. V-Nuts out with the juke juice as well. Making bacon. Flag Pro here.
So I just peeled the label off of my water bottle, and apparently there are graphics on the plastic label that I had never noticed. Goldfish.
Oh, you got a smart water. Yeah, they've got the inside graphics.
You're not used to this.
Oh, I don't know what Turd
3,
Ferguson was doing there.
2, 1.
Honestly,
Yeah,
no
it's
idea.
something.
He had him contained and just kind of let him go by him.
I'm honestly surprised Peach is, at least we think it could be Odd Dog, is ranked that low on the leaderboard. Actually, I can sort. I don't know, that sounds mean. Yeah, so my grandma got me a bunch of water bottles for some reason, and now I'm just using them because she got them. Okay. And it's a bit of a waste to be like throwing it away. So, considering the first game, no. By the way, how's the Hulu going? Second.
How's what?
The Hulu.
It's on my phone and it's been good. You caught me with the water. Just got it right down the wrong throat. Alright, there we go. Cleared that bad boy up.
We're all filled with bad boys.
I'm the baddest of bad boys.
Of course you are. Because unlike us, people with just one squishy skin, you've got a second skin.
I got a second one, yeah.
We
2,
enter game 2, half 2 of the Dinos versus the Pigeon Boys. The Dinos currently have a 2-cap lead in this game. Although the Pigeon Boys have done much better on Toronto, so the Dinos are going to be under quite a bit of
early cap goes to the Dinos.
That
Just some poor communication there. And the first pup battle's up. V-Nut gets that. Cool Cat gets rolling at mid. 42. Trying to get out here. Cool Cat.
and that gives the Dinos a 3-cap lead now.
Yes. Cool Cat, though, is going to be out past 3, coming low. Can't quite turn it. Tree Strudel gets the grab.
If he did turn it, that would have been. I would have said
ridiculous.
that would have been top 10.
Yeah. Ridiculous if he turns that.
Do you know who is the person handling the top 10 plays?
I'm not sure.
Ooh, it's top time. I forgot it was. And I put this more towards the Dinos. Because despite the Pigeon Boys having that card, just wasn't conveniently placed. Too conveniently placed. Nice snipe by Tree.
Dinos are playing a real loose game here. Forcing the Pigeon Boys to get off free is what they're trying to do. There you go. Pigeon Boys got it anyway. Got some bombs up. 42 gets a... Ooh, that's a dangerous combination there. That's a cap.
Second, I don't know what's happening, but your tree name is apparently 3 lines tall. It's
What?
impacting the spot grade. I don't know. Just an interesting bug to note.
Let me see what's going on here.
I've written a bot that it replicates Poet Spot and it pulls its own streams and puts it into a tag post channel. I don't know what's happening, but this is see. The Pigeon Boys just left the power. I guess that was okay. Pigeon Boys left the power up, but they still got it.
Oh, wow. Making bacon. You got him there.
He's making some bacon.
He has been officially got.
I think the Pigeon Boys have this safe. They don't play this. And they also need to consider pup. I believe their base pup is the latest now, which I think gives. To be honest.
Oh, Turd tried to time that so he couldn't get it.
And yet Sheldon barely lives.
Shallon's still living. He's almost halfway there. He is, in fact, not living on a prayer. Bon Jovi lied. And it's still a 1-cap lead for the Dinos now in the overall, as the Pigeon Boys are up 2-1 here.
My expectation was that the Pigeon Boys would win. So So this is lining up with. Is that the moment? They don't have a 7-0 lead. It's 2-1. You know what I'm referring to.
I sure do. 42 picks up a juke juice.
Nice power-up control by the...
And a tag
really
pro. He's
good
got a
ball.
lawnmower. Vroom vroom, boys.
Sadly on defense, but it's slowly moving its way to offense.
He's
This
past
should
3.
be a cap.
Yeah, it should be.
Should be.
Kurt Ferguson needs the return here. It's clutch. He's got it.
This should be another cap.
They've definitely got a chance to break it up, so there it is. Great job.
It was tight, though. So.
Well, it's tied up. We're a 0-0 game here. Who gets a grab? Trying to
Wait
get
a
out
minute,
past a couple.
I've realized why the Dinos have been playing so well the first week.
What's that?
Because in the first halves, Cool Cat has been blue, and cats are scared of water. I mean, it's obvious.
Yes, indeed. I agree. It's quite obvious. Currently, our boys, the Pigeon boys, birds seem to like red, it looks like.
Yeah, that's something I'm going to be bringing up over the next week.
V-Nut looks like he's got a good chance to get out here. He's past 1. Trying to squeeze. Yes, he's got the split. Filth. Yep. Do they have the block? No. Unfortunate.
I mean, they sure did. I think I would pin that one more on the FC.
It's a little bit. I think it was just a great offensive defense play there, is what that was. Oh, this is. Yeah, this is not. Yeah, the Pigeon boys need this return. Yep, they've got it. Great job. 42 got that rolling at least.
Is this your first season streaming?
No, I've been streaming for a long time.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, I started streaming when I started playing Tag Pro back in Season 4 of NLTP. As the Pigeon Boys take a lead, 4-1. They've got the lead now. Once again, a 2-cap lead.
I'm not someone who normally watches streams, I mean, I sort of...
So I don't know if this is some Tag Pro lore for you. Do you remember Major League Tag Pro Live and MLTP Live?
No.
Okay,
Sorry.
so before your time then, majors and minors, we had like a set streamer. Wow, what a cap! And I was the play-by-play commentator for Minor League Tag Pro Live, like the announcing team, the selected team. We had a graphics team, and I was the play-by-play announcer for that.
The Pigeon Boys are just...
They're pouring on the caps now. They broke them. They've tilted, and it's bad news. But they've still got 18 seconds. I don't think they can come back here. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
You know, they could do it with 8 seconds left.
No, they could not. It's not physically possible at this point. Congrats
It's
to
physically possible if you have
the comeback kids, the Pigeon Boys. They've got the sweeperoonie here as they, with 6-1 in the second half on Cedar, take a 9-6 advantage after going down in the first half. They're the comeback kids. They're the lads that can. They can come back, and that's going to be it for us today.
I was looking at the previews of, like, the reviews of who expected who to win, and the Pigeon Boys had 3 out of 5 reviewers rooting for them. So I think it's clear now that 2 out of 5 of them.
We're just wrong.
Can't mess with the Pigeon Boys.
Alright, that's going to do it for Season 16, Week 1 NLTP. The Pigeon Boys versus What Can You Dinos. The Pigeon Boys get that sweeperoonie. Both on comebacks. Half twos their jam. You don't want to... Just don't... The secret to beating the Pigeon Boys is obviously not going into the first half with a lead. So don't do that for the rest of the season. You should just let them keep capping. That'll definitely work. Alright, thanks for joining me, Dwarf. I had some fun commentating with you today. This is Second Skin signing off. And I'll see you next week.
As well. Adios.
Have a great night.